Yo, what's going on, y'all? It is that time. That's funny to me, man. We are on live. Y'all come on in. Come on in where the table is spread. I think that's what they say in church. Y'all having a good time, a good Tuesday. It is a wonderful Tuesday. I hope y'all enjoyed y'all weekend. Make sure y'all like and share. I want to give y'all some time to come on in because I don't want to start the conversation. Somebody last week said I started the conversation too soon. So I want to make sure y'all can get yourself, go get your popcorn. I'm looking at the comments now, trying to see. Let me see who all in the room so I can. I want y'all to. I got a special guest on this show. We're gonna have a good time, man. You know how we do it every Tuesday night here on Facebook Live. You can also check this out on. Shout out to House of Hope, Pastor E. Dewey Smith for allowing me to do this on their platform, man. Because I'm crazy, and I bring some crazy people on this show. Sometimes I think they gonna cuss, and I'd be scared, man. But I don't think I'd be scared they gonna cuss sometimes. So y'all come on in. Let me see. Tell me where y'all from. Who we got in the building? Who we got in the room? I want to know before I get started. Hold on, I'm trying to see. Let me see. Oh, here we go. Let's see who in the room. I think we just went live again or something on my page. I don't know what just happened. Anyway, I'm gonna let y'all come on in. We got a few more minutes. Listen, man, we thank y'all again for tuning in. I got all y'all messages and all y'all. I got people saying that they're enjoying the show. They need more shows like this, and we just try to, it's so much serious stuff going on, and we just try to bring some lightness to it. Sometimes we're funny, sometimes we can make some fun of it, and sometimes we just gotta, keep it deep and keep it serious. So that's what this show is all about. So y'all come on in. All right, y'all. I want to go ahead and get started, man. I want to go ahead and invite my guests. Oh, we got Ocola. Do I say that? Did I say that right? Ocola, Florida. Ocola, Florida in the building. I think I said that right. Ocala, Florida. Whatever your city is. Thank you, Emily, for tuning in. Thank you for tuning in, Emily. Make sure y'all like and share. Y'all come on in. All right, y'all. I'm about to go ahead and invite some of my guests in. You already know I got my homeboy. This is my boy. We got a podcast together. We do shows together here in Atlanta. Of course, y'all know he's from Nigeria by way of Arkansas. Y'all make some noise for my boy Wellington Ojukwu.
What up, people? Blessings. Good to see you all again. As always, keep the faith. Keep doing you. Wear your mask. Don't wear your mask. It's up to you to do whatever you want to do. Hey, Wellington Ojukwu, OJUKWU.
So, hey, man, we also got a special guest, man. My dude, man, I was so happy that he was able to come on the show tonight. He is killing the internet. But I'm going to tell y'all, he's been doing comedy way before this internet been going on. Y'all going to enjoy him tonight. Y'all make some noise for my good friend, Shula King! Shula King! Shula.
Hey, Alton, what's going on?
Shula, what's going on with the cut, man? What's happening?
Huh?
What
you talking about the haircut?
What's happening with the cut, bro? What's going on, man? You and Wellington is looking.
My haircut?
Hey, what you're not gonna do is shame me for my original style, for being natural. This is the way God made it, and I'm gonna let it grow. I ain't putting no Duke in it. I'm not putting an S curl in it. I'm not putting just straight berries and juices.
You ain't putting no S curl. I hope you don't put no S curl in it.
I'm letting my hair grow.
I'm gonna let it grow the way God made it, intended it to grow. Amen.
What you say, Shula?
Amen.
Hold on. What you say, Shula? You gonna let it what?
I'm giving my baby hairs a chance to come back, so I'm just gonna leave the barbershop alone for a little while. And I agree with Wellington. Yeah, a lineup is blessed. God did not. If God wanted your lineup to be squared off like that, He would have made it like that. So leave it alone. This is a new day. Black people are accepting themselves. Nappy is the new happy. Nah, Alton, you need to sponge your beard or something. You know what I mean? Ain't no hope for you up top. So we I got a sponge you can borrow. Yamanashaya. Yes, I do.
Hey man, somebody talked about my beard today, man. I've been trying to grow it out, man. And that junk been getting all in my lips and my mouth and all that, man. It's getting bad, man. But we're doing the best we can, man.
Amen.
Doing the best we can. But anyway, thank y'all for coming through, man. Appreciate y'all. Wellington, you always we got somebody that said, I love Shula. Anybody want to tell me, Rhonda Hardaway, they love you, man. And that haircut that you don't have.
Amen, Rhonda, amen.
Hey,
Wellington, Alton, everything you done to me.
All right, y'all, man. Let's just jump on into it, man. So, y'all know last week we only had a few minutes to talk about the Jada Smith and Will Smith August Alsina, and this is before we talked about it before the Red Table Talk. The Red Table Talk came out this weekend, and let's just play a clip. Let's play a clip of what everybody's talking about with the Jada Smith and August Alsina and Will Smith. If y'all can play that clip of Jada and what she said about her relationship with August.
Particular point in time, it was indefinite.
Yeah, I really felt like we could be over.
We were over.
And I mean, because this is your red table and you brought yourself to the red table. I think you need to say clearly what happened.
As far as what?
You and I decided we were going to take our space, and what happened.
Yeah, and then I got into an entanglement with August. That's what I said.
An entanglement?
Yes. Yes.
A relationship?
Yes, it was a relationship. Absolutely.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Now, everybody, man, everybody been using that word entanglement this whole weekend. It's a new...
It is. You ain't ready, though. That's too much experience for you, Alton. That's too much experience. She'll leave bite marks and scratches all over you. You ain't ready for that. You need to leave that alone. She done played too many slaves. That's a lot of pent up frustration coming at you at one time. That's 400 years of frustration coming.
Tyson 400?
Played so many slaves and so many grandmamas and aunties and shit. Shoot. She done.
Lord, show up. We live, man. We live. All right, y'all. So Wellington, man, what you thought about that? What you thought about that whole situation, man?
He's just gonna leave. He's just gonna go to Wellington. Okay.
I'm gonna come back to you, man. I'm gonna come back. Let me go to Wellington real quick.
When soon as Shula brought up Cicely Tyson, and you said you want to get entangled with Cicely Tyson, you ain't got enough civil rights strength for Cicely Tyson. You need core. You know how people need core strength for intimacy. You need ankle strength for her. She done messed with men who done wore hard bottoms from Selma, Alabama, all the way to Georgia. We talking about Carrollton, Georgia, from Douglasville, Georgia, all the way to Silk. If you ain't got ankle strength, you ain't ready for Cicely. You ain't ready for Cicely. You need some.
She's still fine, man. Cicely Tyson is fine, man. She's bad.
Cicely Tyson is beautiful.
I'm in love with Cicely, man. I've been seeing on Instagram.
She looked like a good kisser.
I personally like her Polaroids.
She's like a good kisser.
You need to post them Polaroids on the thing.
That's all she got is Polaroids. You have to go to her house to like her Polaroids. Cicely Tyson still take you. You gotta put your finger on the Polaroid and say, "Yeah, I like that. I like that one."
Yeah.
You have to physically touch her photos to like them.
That's my baby, man.
She'll grind She'll grind your young behind down too, bro.
That's my baby, man.
Yeah.
Cicely Tyson, if you on here, if you looking, I don't know if she on social media or not, but man, you know, I'm shooting my shot. Cicely, holla at your boy. I know you and Tyler be in Tyler Perry movies and stuff like that. So holla at your boy if you ever see this clip. But and for those who don't know, like I said, we haven't had a chance to talk about this on the show. So I know some people are like, man, they tired of hearing about it, but we haven't had a chance to talk about it. Because the thing is, and this is my angle of the conversation. They said that they were not together. So the question is it okay to date if you're not married? Like, I mean, you're still married, but you're separated and y'all like it's over. Is it okay to still date?
It depends on if we talking about if you and your significant other are separate, married but separated, but your significant other says, hey, we can date. Y'all have an agreement to say we can date while we're separated. But if it's not, if that isn't verbalized, and me personally, and this is me personally, I feel like if you married and if y'all separated and y'all giving each other space, so y'all together, and that's something that y'all need to get worked out. Because during that separation, you could do something that can seriously cause damage. Because you may be physically separated from somebody, don't necessarily mean that you're emotionally separated from them. So, you know, but is it okay? No, I don't think it's okay. But if it's verbal, say, hey, you can do your thing and I can do my thing, then I guess all is fair in love and war.
Wellington, you looking kind of like you don't agree with it. If you're married and separated,
Wellington don't agree with nothing. I don't. I'm gonna be standing next to Wellington during the second coming just to see what he got to say. Contrary to he gonna be like, wow,
hey,
you decided to come at 7 o'clock? Really? That okay?
So Wellington, because you looking kind of funny. What you think? Like if you're married and you separated, it's like it's about to be over with. Can you not date nobody? Can you not mess with nobody?
This is my thing. If you still married, it ain't no point in messing around because all it's gonna do is cause confusion. Either sign the contract, get it done, get the divorce signed, sealed, and delivered. Until that divorce is signed, sealed, and delivered, and y'all still married, it's all kind of confusions that can happen. People can get hurt, man. Somebody might decide, you know what, I want you back, but you still want somebody else outside your marriage. Now this person all upset. And it's just too much confusion. You might as well jump in a Sharknado. Being married while still dating is like a Sharknado. That's it. It sounds crazy because it is crazy. You married, but you still dating. Regardless of whether y'all separated or not, you still married. Right. You're going to cause a lot of chaos. People get hurt that way. People get shot. People get their muffin cap peeled back blue. People get, yeah.
I mean, I'm trying to read some of the comments.
I have to agree.
Some people agree with Shula, though. Some people saying they agree with somebody.
But listen, let me tell you something. I agree with Wellington because all he dates is married women, so he know.
Hey, real quick, I want to introduce my next y'all already know Hank Denson in the building. Hank, what's going on? Hank, what's happening, man? Thank you for joining us, man. We already moving out, man. Because when we talk about
y'all wilding, I see it already. Y'all wilding.
So let me get your take, Hank. You see the background? He got his new background and everything, boy.
Okay.
That background looked like it was supposed to be a lampshade from the 70s. They decided they're going to keep all the material. And no, we're going to make this a backdrop because we know Hank going to want this for 30 years.
Hank got that from TJ Maxx. That's that Maxinista background right there. That's that Fred's background. Are y'all
ready now? Is it my turn now? Is it my turn now?
Hank coming
It's
in
your turn.
Is it my turn now? First of all, I'm gonna need Wellington to unbutton that winter outfit he got on so we can all breathe.
I don't know why you got it buttoned up to the top. I don't really know
pull
why.
the hat down.
Hey, brother, this is
let me finish.
Diplomatic. I have diplomatic status.
Yes, Hank.
No, you don't. You from Arkansas.
I have diplomatic status in Arkansas. In North Little Rock, I have diplomatic status. And Shula looks like he just came back from a cardboard box. We're not gonna stop this.
No words in Igbo.
Shula looks like he just came. He got a coffee cup full of change right next to him. You're not gonna sit here and tell Shula.
Hold on, wait a minute.
Man.
First of all, you gonna come at me when I've been here. You ain't don't start with me, Wellington, because you look like you're in the jail for a little while. You look like you and your boyfriend have been running to prison for a while. That's the prison button up to the next shirt. I know them. I know them. Damn. I know where you got that doggone shirt from. You done.
We know. You know.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, here's confession time. Wellington was my boyfriend.
Hey, I just got one thing for Shula.
What did you say, Shula?
I just
he was
got
my
one
boyfriend.
thing for
We were locked up.
Shula, I just got one question for you. How many candles you got lit?
Oh wow!
How many candles you?
Wow, we going back that far? Okay, you petty and you ain't nice, and God don't like ugly, and I don't like your glasses. Now how about that?
Yo, how many candles you got lit in that 250 square space?
Hold on, I got a house now. You ain't even going. I got a house now, man.
It don't matter. You be over candling yourself.
Shula, you getting mighty defensive. Don't be getting defensive now. He just said you got some candles. Don't be sitting there trying to take it out on him, Shula.
Now see, you done.
Shula, I have a mansion. He got too many candles in that room.
Drop your address. Drop your addy, Hank. I'm not gonna take this.
Hank, you are a married man.
We don't want to do tax brackets
for everybody.
Hank, you
can look at my dental and see that I ain't never sold.
Lord Jesus. Hank, all right, you are a married man. So we was talking about before you got in. I don't know if you heard. If you're married, right, and you decide to separate, and we're talking about the Will and Jada situation. You decide to separate, and it seemed like it's officially over. Is it not all right to date other people during that time of separation?
That's what it's for. It's you to find yourself. And in finding yourself, you may date somebody else.
That's what I mean. I thought it would, and that's why I thought it was. I thought it'd be okay because they thought it was over. They admitted. Hey man, we thought this was over.
This whole thing was wrong because that kid came to them for help. That was Jaden's friend. Jaden's friend got caught up in some mess with Will and Jada. And he was just happened to be walking around with his shirt off and got ushered over to the other part of the compound. That's what happened to him. He was minding his business. He was over there. He was trying to get clean, get his head together. And Jada was walking around there on cougar mode.
So he says, in this, first of all, you said that's what separates us for, Hank. Your wife must not be home. I can't believe you said that.
No, I'm a championship.
He said that.
I'm a championship. No. I've been married longer than any of y'all. I've been married for 16 years. So I'm explaining something to you guys.
Bro, I've been married for a while. Minutes. You can't tell me nothing. I know everything.
So what I'm saying is,
you got a license. I got a license.
No, what I'm saying is, it's new to you. It's new. Everything's new. It's fresh. You're gonna go through some stuff. And I'm talking from experience. Man, we both in the entertainment business. So in this, you're going to have some times where it's not going to make sense. But in that, everything is negotiable. You talking. And me and my wife, we did counseling before we got married. And we do counseling now because you need tools. You need tools to get through marriage, especially as a black man. It is very difficult, especially living in a city where there's a lot of women. You just need tools. You just need to know. So I'm being honest, I'm being transparent. I don't know what your marriage is like, Shula. That's your business. But what I'm saying is, after time, Women feel like at a certain age or time in the marriage, they feel like they're trapped and they want to find themselves. And you be looking around like, yo, you ain't good? And she be like, nah. Like what you think is good for her, you have no clue. And she's a stranger.
But I have
to
answers
you.
for that. I have answers for that already. You come to me and say you feel
Shula,
like you trapped.
this ain't the time to get sassy.
Be quiet.
This ain't the time to be talking back.
Be quiet.
You sit here and you
Go
listen
ahead,
to this young man.
Wellington, be
You
quiet.
let him say what he got to say. Don't you give him no lip.
Nobody asked you nothing. You
go ahead, Shula.
But married women in Wellington, nobody wants to talk to you about this. Nobody wants to talk to you about being faithful. You are the catalyst of infidelity, Wellington. Let me just put that out. To hell with what I was about to say. You are the key. You are infidelity.
Shula, we live. We live. You can't. You know you got to watch it. We live, man. You can't say hell.
You're not in the street, Shula.
Heaven to hell.
This is not the dope game. This is not.
So real quick, because y'all look crazy, man.
Wellington, run to the store, give me some cigarettes.
I brought that up because it's so easy. I agree with Hank. It's easy for us to say, you know, wait till you get the divorce. Wait till you get the divorce, and it's like that stuff take time. So you're telling me, and because we have church people that's looking at it. This is like on the church platform too. So here's the thing with me. What you have people that are married for, like I said, 16 years, you know, and what happens when they do get that divorce? Like, do you want them to not, like in the middle of them trying to separate the paperwork and all that, you expect these people to just do nothing, just to be single? You know, they've been having, and I'm just going to be real, they've been having sex on the regular. So you just want them to go to nothing now? Like, these are the questions that I be asking, even in the church. It's like, what do these folks do? So Jada, I know you looking crazy, Wellington, but it's true. You got a lot of people in the church that get divorced, and they be like, man, do I supposed to do nothing? And Jada is like,
the ideal is don't get married to get divorced. It's like, I don't understand. Like I say, people do counseling in the beginning. Like, everybody talks about marriage is not preached to men. Marriage is preached to little girls. Little girls, your dad ain't at the house talking about, you need to get you a wife and settle down. That's not what your dad's telling you. Your dad's telling you to get a job, get you some money, get you a house, learn how to take care of yourself. Your dad's not going to tell you. My father's old school, America's Georgia. He was like, look, get your money right, get your life right. He ain't never say, oh, you want to get you a wife. Now, when I got married, and he's got his theology, deacon in Pentecostal church. When I got married, he was like, well, you find a wife, you find a good thing. But he wasn't pressing me there. He was more or less, get yourself together as a black man. When little girls, as little black women, they're playing with dolls, they're playing house, their mother's talking to them about married, they play marriage. I'm gonna get married. That's what they talk about all the time. They got shows they watch, pick the dress, all this stuff. Ain't nobody talking about pick the tuxedo. Ain't no shows for men talking about get married. So when we happen to us, it's usually a circumstance where, look, I don't want to lose her because she's a good thing, or this is some part in my life, or some people marry for financial, some people marry for physical. But in that, you need to figure out what's going on, because that all leads to divorce. And women will tell you in the first place, she be like, know what you want. Most women will tell you, like, I know what I want. Women say they know what they want. Most dudes be like, oh, man, I ain't.
And somebody said in the comment, somebody said, pray and wait till everything is final. Come on, man. Like, I'm sorry, man.
I mean, that's the same cat. That's the same cat was talking about my dollar store sheet, which is cool. You know what I mean? This is velvet. You don't know.
Just come on. Let's be real. Let's really be real. You've been married for, like, Jada Smith and Will Smith been married for 20 years. And you think you think prayer is gonna stop them from being turned on and want a man?
They got
and
money.
I think that
money. They have money that alleviates a lot of different conversations, bro. Like when you got $400 million and you talking about breaking up, people leaving, they got a compound. Nobody on here got a compound. You know what a compound life is? That means you drive on the campus and then 3-5 hours later, you're going to talk to somebody else. You have people coming in that do counseling. You have all kinds of stuff going on a compound.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's a whole different tax bracket of understanding what goes on.
We'll finish up with that topic with the Jada and stuff, but it happened. Obviously, it's none of our business, but August made it our business. So that's why we can talk about it. I know a lot of people like, I'm tired of talking about that. Well, it ain't none of our business, but hey, that's what we do. We talked about it. All right, moving forward, man. I just saw this video with Trump, man. We're having a lot of police brutality going on in America. And I just came across this video, and I wanted to see what you guys thought about this and his conversation and his response and comments about the police brutalities to black men and black America. So if you could play that clip real quick of Trump, a reporter asked him a question and listen to his comment.
Speech.
Let's talk about George Floyd. You said George Floyd's death was a terrible thing.
Terrible.
Why are African Americans still dying at the hands of law enforcement in this country?
And so are white people. So are white people. What a terrible question to ask. So are white people. More white people, by the way. More white people.
Is phase
Man, so yeah, I saw that video and I said I gotta ask y'all what y'all think about that. Shula, I'm gonna start with you, man. What was your first take when you just saw that video?
I've heard that before. First of all, let me say he did not answer the question. The person sitting in the position as commander-in-chief did not ask. She asked him what he thought of it, and his rebuttal has been the same as a lot of people who really use euphemisms. I don't give a damn when they say, "Well,
this is a church show."
My bad. That's in the Bible. That word is in the Bible, but when they that euphemism for "I don't care," you understand what I'm saying? And the thing is, when they say, my question has always been when people say, "Oh, well, more white people are victims to police brutality than black people." My question has always been, if that is true, which I personally don't think so, because my thing is, who are they? For one, because we never hear about it, and two, if you are being victimized by police brutality more than we are, why are you not just as or not more upset than we are? If we get bent out of shape about our police brutality, if we don't like it, if we protesting and fighting and we're being vocal about it. Now you can be vocal about something that you bought from Walmart or Target or something like that. You be all in line raising all kind of HE double hockey sticks. See, I didn't say that word. Yeah. You see. You could be in there raising all kind of cane in the line. You ready to see somebody, you ready to talk to the manager. You go to a restaurant, something wrong with your food, you be ready to talk to a manager. So why is it that you're the victim of police brutality more than anybody else as far as you're concerned? Why are you being silent about that? Why is there not a protest? Why is there not something being done? If we're saying there needs to be reform, and you're being victimized more than we are, then you should be screaming for reform more than we are. That's all I'm saying.
Exactly. What you think about it, Wellington?
I can mess around and hurt somebody.
Trump is good for pulling statistics out of the thin air.
What's that word again?
Good for pulling statistics.
Say that
word. Let's just say stats.
Numbers.
Stats. No, we're not even gonna say numbers. We're gonna say stats. Somebody give me some water. My mouth's running dry.
The brother needs libations. Give him some libations.
All that juicy fruit then got me over here dehydrated.
Well, go ahead, man. Go ahead, though, man. Go ahead and finish, man.
Trump good for pulling numbers out of thin air. We know that.
Yeah.
He didn't answer the question. it's almost like he uses the theory because you're talking about, first of all, you're talking about more white people, of course, are going to receive brutality than us because there's more of them than us. Y'all 60% of the population. Of course, it's going to be more. Vice versa. We only 13%, but there's more evidence that we are brutalized than it is of them. Because I promise you, you can go to Google right now and Google white people being victim of police brutality, and it's gonna come back up. Black folks just gonna come back. Black folks. You might see 2 and 3 instances within a 3-year span apart. Because I googled it personally to see if why do we keep seeing ourselves get killed on camera and nobody else? Nobody else is getting killed on camera. So why do we keep seeing it? And so I googled it myself, and I ain't see where he's talking about more of them have been brutalized. Of course, it's Trump, though. You know how white folks don't like to use evidence to convict their own. The evidence don't exist. All of a sudden, it's magic. It just starts disappearing.
Yeah.
So,
hey, man, what you think, man? What's your thoughts on that?
I mean, as much as Karens like to tell, how come they ain't telling that?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Right.
He summed up my whole
They're
statement.
beating up Johnny. They're beating up Chad. Where's all that cell phone footage? Where's that? Because they love to tell.
You got a point right there.
They telling about that. Then so many of them are getting killed by cops. That's it.
While we on the subject, the lady who got hit by the fire truck.
You saw that?
Oh yeah, I saw that.
All the hate slurs. She died.
Yeah, I just saw that. She went viral with the hate slurs and using the N-word. She just got hit by a fire truck. Yeah, man.
And she didn't make it. She didn't make it.
Oh, she didn't make it. Okay, wow.
She didn't hear the truck.
Driving? Hey, listen, bro. We ain't even gonna elaborate on it. I just wanted to put that in because y'all gonna say the wrong thing.
Yeah, we're gonna move on. We're gonna say y'all gonna mess around and say the wrong thing. Yeah, man. Let me see. You know,
a lot of times they be having them ear pods in when they jogging. You know what I'm saying? It's like
I put it like this, man. I move on that. I'm not going up. Nope. I ain't doing it. We ain't going there. God already froze up our thing once on the Jada and Smith thing. We ain't going to. Listen, I will say this, man. With the police brutality, I don't care how many white folks get beat up by the police. They don't get beat up due to the color of their skin. Now, that's the whole point of the situation, you know. And I'm mad that we have a president that didn't give a good answer, man. Like, he just showed y'all who he was. You know what I'm saying? With that horrible answer, white folks get, like Wellington said, it's more y'all. Of course, if y'all gonna get more police brutality, and when y'all get it, it's not because of your skin color. It's because y'all just doing stupid stuff. You know what I'm saying? But I do want to point out this. If y'all go back to that video, his hair changed direction. It looked like it's going to the left a little bit. It was going to the right last week. I want to go back. Can you pull it up?
He got a lot of suntan lotion on or whatever because he looks.
Can you pull that
dark.
video up real quick? Pause it right there. When you get to his, just pause it. I want you to pause it on him when you get back to him. Right there, just pause it. Yeah. What y'all think about that, man?
I think it's ugly. It's ugly. You got to pull that down.
Hey.
Trump got a throw rug on top of his head. That's what Trump got. Trump got a throw rug toupee on top of his head. That's the kind of toupee you win in Frosted Flakes. Like you buy 5 boxes of Frosted Flakes, then they have a Groupon for toupees. That's a Groupon toupee.
That's not even a toupee. That's just like an albino fox. It just died and somebody picked it up on his head. Just, you know what? I'ma roll with this. Just beat it up against the wall like a throw rug and slap it on real quick. Ain't no glue on it. Nothing.
Albino fox.
This works. This works, folks. This works.
Albino foxtail.
Somebody gave it to me. It was good people on both sides. This works.
All right, y'all. We're going to keep pushing, man. Let's keep moving, man. Next up, we got on the docket, man. The Redskins, man. the Redskins finally said they're going to change their logo and change the football team name. I don't really watch football like that, but Hank, what you think about that, man? The Redskins finally changing the name.
I mean, dude, like I said, I don't watch football either. But I mean, they're giving us everything except for we asking for. They could have changed that name before
Exactly.
Black Lives Matter. What they did do, and that goes along with the indigenous people, is they gave them a lot of their land back in Iowa and North Dakota. So they gave them a lot of land back. They gave the Indians, indigenous Indian, a lot of their land back. So
that bothers me right there, man.
Well, they gave it back because they took all the oil out of it. But anyways, they gave them their land back. So, the names, they go across the bridge, man. You got Braves. You got a bunch of, they still doing a CHOP rally here in Atlanta. So, what else are you going to change? They're giving everything except for what needs to be done.
Shula just all out of pocket. He just getting up in the middle of the show.
Celebrities. What? I'm at my house. You wasn't talking to me.
But we on live. This is like a show. You supposed to just get up and go to the bathroom. It's like we on the talk, the view, the real.
What if I saw a roach, Alton?
No, not in that big
house. Just walk on the screen.
Not in that big house you got. Clearly, you don't have roaches.
Yeah, it take them a little while to get to me, but I see them.
That roach got to walk across that. That roach got to walk across that wall, man. I'm talking about Wellington. We on a Zoom call or something.
Shula's like at his house. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And this is the reason why I have this background here, so I stay seated. Because I move around a lot. So I'll get up and go get some water if I need to.
I'm sorry. I'm antsy. I hadn't seen y'all in a while. I love hanging out with y'all. I just had, you know what I mean? I'm just antsy, man. My bad.
It's all good. You a guest, man. You are our guest today.
I
appreciate you,
last night. I did one of these last night. I was allowed to get up. Nobody had ran the rules down to me.
My bad, man.
I was allowed to get up.
See, he said I was allowed.
This what happens when you get over 1 million followers. You think you run everybody's show when you come on their platform. Now we invited. Now I wasn't gonna say nothing in front of these nice people because we love you, Shula. We love you. We adore you. But you're not just gonna sit here and think you run this show because you got over 30 million followers. You up there with The Rock. I hear you up there with The Rock and Kevin Hart. I hear you up there.
Hey man, come on. We got 15 more minutes, man. We gotta get through it. Wellington, man. Wellington, what you thought about that though, man? Because you brought that to my attention when we was coming up with topics about the Redskins, man, and this whole football.
I think the Indians have been wanting them to change that, but you see, this is how white people work. When you mess up their money, before they always start cosmetically. They always start cosmetically. They don't change infrastructure. They start cosmetically to see if that'll slow your momentum down. They want to slow your momentum down of protesting and against all that. They want to slow it down. But what I think they should do, now that they've changed that name, now that they've gotten rid of the Washington Redskins, they should name it something else. I saw a name online that said Caucasian Thinskins. That's a fantastic name. And then I got some names I put down myself. Just 2 more names I'd like to add on to that. You could call them European pork rinds. We can go with the Washington colonizers.
Yeah.
You can also go with the Washington Tanbacks.
That's Florida. That's Florida, my bad.
Hey, Shula, you a football fan? So what you thought about that, man? Changing the name and everything.
I haven't watched. I've never really been a fan, but so it wasn't hard for me to boycott. I really don't care about football. Well, you know, I'm not going to expand on it. I don't really care. But as far as them changing the name, I guess all of that is cool. But I go back to Hank. But Hank said, "Man, look here. We didn't ask for all that. We asked for justice. We asked for, you know,
we asked for justice.
We asked for for our human rights to stop being violated. All in all, that's what we want. I don't care about no football teams. By the next week, the whole world may not even be watching football. Nobody even care. Matter of fact, we ain't watching football now. Corona doesn't stop. Right. I don't care about no team. Why are we supposed to care about you changing the name of a team that ain't even playing? Why are we?
They about to start. They about to start the season. They about to start the NBA season.
Again? They gonna stop again. Watch what?
Oh, it's gonna stop.
You think they're gonna stop? Because they down the NBA is in Orlando right now at Disney World. Of course, you know they getting ready to reopen in July. Well, matter of fact, tomorrow they opening July.
All this sound good. All this sound good to them numbers jumping. People start dropping again.
Well, they already dropping in Florida.
Yo, this is a pandemic. We act like we know what it is. Yeah, we gonna start. Yeah, go ahead, start.
They are literally playing Russian roulette with people's lives. They literally playing Russian roulette with people's lives over some basketball.
Alton, what did I say? Remember what I said about this earlier about people opening up stuff and doing all that? What did you was at my house not too long ago, and I said that's like what's going on is kind of like when the homeowners association lets you know that there's 100 loose mad dogs running through the neighborhood, and instead of saying we gonna catch the dog, they gonna say, how about 2 or 3 of y'all go outside and see if the dog's still out? How about y'all catch the dog? How about y'all get the dog and then we'll come out together? Like it doesn't make any sense for you to not actually put your energy towards actually figuring out the problem. That is what the government needs to do. All of the government, everybody all over the world,
everybody together, right?
Stop worrying about the economy. The economy fine once you figure out the problem. If my house is on fire and the smoke is choking me to death, don't hand me a doggone asthma inhaler or something like that. Hand me some cough syrup and say, hey, man, that's going to help with the cough. No, help me put the fire out. If you help me put the fire out, that's going to help me with the cough. Then we put out the fire, then the smoke will stop, and I'll stop coughing. The coughing is just a side effect of the main problem. Do you understand that? Why does that need to be explained? Why? Because we got too many stupid people in power, and there's too many stupid people voting for them. I am sick of this stuff, man. Jesus Christ. This don't make no sense. Fix the problem. That's all you got to do. Focus on the problem. Dang,
they don't want to fix the problem, Shula. They got the CDC. They got the president that stole his education, telling the CDC what to do.
I'm right, but I'm just saying like that. At some point, you got to stop being an idiot. At some point, you got to go. Okay, we've been faking the funk for a long time. In this particular situation, let's just fix the problem. We've been pretending to fix problems for a long time. Because people are actually dying. We can die from this.
People really die.
People in the White House is catching this, and y'all still talking about opening up. You got it. You got it. Yo, the people really got it.
Trump definitely got it. Yeah, Trump got corona. I know he got it.
That's why he's getting darker.
What's that, Willis?
You just gonna tell
me what you said? Trump ain't gonna die.
It ain't even gonna happen. Trump gonna live a full, healthy 100 years like Jimmy Carter. Jimmy Carter, like 190. Jimmy Carter signed the Emancipation Proclamation with Abraham Lincoln. That's how long Jimmy Carter been around. Jimmy Carter used to be on the assembly line. Jimmy Carter used to be on the assembly line making the muskets. Jimmy Carter's still here.
Jimmy Carter made peanuts.
Yeah.
How long
he died though.
Jimmy Carter
He did die.
How you going? Jimmy Carter founded Georgia. He the one colonized Georgia. You didn't know that?
What I'm saying is he died before though.
No,
he died.
He died, but he came back. He came back.
Jimmy Carter died. Still living. Jimmy Carter just celebrated.
Live, but he did die. He died. I remember him dying. Jimmy Carter died.
Yeah, he died. But then they had the funeral and everything. But then they was like, he too old to be in heaven, so they just brought him back. You too old. Yes, you too old. You too old to be up here. Like
Jimmy Carter was dead. Jimmy Carter still up here.
Yeah,
but Jimmy Carter just celebrated. Jimmy Carter just celebrated. Jimmy Carter was just celebrated for having the longest marriage, presidential marriage to his wife.
That's it.
He was just celebrated. Jimmy Carter is still alive. Jimmy Carter and Trump gonna be alive.
Jimmy Carter was born in 1924.
No, Jimmy Carter was born in 1802. He met Nat Turner. He met Nat Turner. He went back in Virginia. Before Nat Turner started the revolt, he was the one that told Nat Turner, "You want to soothe the slaves with the Bible so they don't rise up." And then he finished making a pistol. He was the one that gave George Washington. He was the one that gave George Washington Carver the 100th invention for peanuts. George Washington Carver came up with 99. He came up with the 100.
It was Jimmy Carter.
Yeah. He made those peanuts. He made those peanuts to calm black people. Because you ever see somebody old eat peanuts, they be like,
you can't. That's why we so love peanuts so much in the South. Yeah, that's true.
They be like, you mad?
That whole movie, Amistad, was about Jimmy Carter. He was the lawyer. He was the white lawyer in Amistad. Give us peace.
No, man.
You ain't know that?
Jimmy Carter got it. It's about time. He probably ready. He older than sister.
Jimmy Carter got
him and Morgan
one
Freeman.
Mexican lung, one black lung, one and a Negro heart. Jimmy Carter got the organs of foreign Africans in his body right now, helping him to stay alive. That's why he trucking. He got a 15-year-old boy's stomach, intestines right now. They done revamped his whole, they done reupholstered his whole organ system.
Yeah, him and sister the same age.
Same age. No,
Jimmy Carter blood ain't even blood. Jimmy Carter blood is fruit punch high C fruit punch. That's what's keeping Jimmy Carter alive.
And
his organs.
He a drone. He ain't even real. He a drone. He a drone.
He real.
Around too good.
Now y'all,
you ever see him move?
Jimmy Carter die tonight.
Man, I hope that man don't die tonight, man. If he died tonight, I'll go out to his road that he got in Atlanta. I
know where they're gonna have about it. I know where they're gonna have about it. Jimmy, they got a pre-need for Jimmy Carter, for real.
Do they got what?
They have a pre-need. They have a pre-arranged funeral for Jimmy Carter. When Jimmy Carter dies, because Jimmy Carter went to Georgia Tech. Straight up. So it's a Patterson. It's a Patterson Funeral Home, going out off of Roswell Road. It's like right off of 285, and I used to work there, and I used to embalm there. Yeah, when he go, that's gonna be the funeral home that does it. It's gonna be big, man.
You see the documents?
Nah,
that's terrible. This is scary. That you know what's so crazy about it? You know people's death plans. You'd be like, when he going to
Shula be
Henderson.
Yeah,
man.
Wow,
you know that, right?
I'm a couple. How much the ticket's gonna be?
I don't even like talking to Shula on the. Let me tell you, I was talking to Shula one time. I was talking to Shula one time on the phone, and he just a regular conversation. Regular conversation. Shula said, "Hey, hold on, man. Let me finish up doing this woman here." I was like, what you talking about doing a woman?
I was dressing somebody.
You were dressing somebody.
We was talking.
I was like, Shula,
I gotta dress somebody real quick.
I said, Shula, you just can't say that, man. Like, dude, you got to remind me that you do. You can't just
how do
bust
I?
out
How do I? How do I?
Hey, I commend you though, dog. I
Hey,
commend you,
man.
dog. I ain't never get a chance to say this to you, but I commend you, dude, for stepping in the family business, man. That's just really dope, man. So I don't know how people need somebody with, somebody that has an understanding of people transitioning. So from a black man to a black man, I appreciate you, dog. Because everybody says they thank the pastor.
That's
They
what's
don't
up,
thank
man.
the person burying. They don't thank the person burying mama. You know what I mean? Thank you.
They don't never thank y'all, man.
I mean, well, we get our thank yous after the service is over with and everything was good. You know what I mean? That's when anything go wrong, they blaming the funeral director. You can bet that. So.
But I used to work in the emergency room and in surgery, so I used to open the door in the morgues and late at night, first thing in the morning, all that viewing the body. So it's a lot. I'm just saying, man, because I don't know when I'll see. I don't know if I'll be to come through the gates. The security
you
won't
know
let
what?
me in Shula's house.
Yeah.
So
let's move on from this. Jimmy Carter's still alive.
I text you the code. Don't worry about it.
Jimmy Carter's still alive. Listen, man, we got to wrap this up. But look, man, I appreciate y'all for coming on, man. I hope they're not opening up Disney World. I definitely hope they're not opening up these schools. I see a lot of schools are going viral, so that's good. Even though they're trying to pull funds from schools and stuff like that. But we'll talk about that in the next show, man. This was awesome, man. I enjoyed y'all. We got to wrap it up. It's 10:29, about to be 10:30. Shula, man, appreciate you for being a special guest tonight, man. Anytime you want to come on, man, come back on, man. We appreciate you. We were missing Marvin tonight. We missed Rita. They had to do something else. Wellington Juku, thank you, man, for coming through. Always. Hank Denson, thank you, man, for real, man.
Sorry, I was
People
late,
love.
bro. I had a.
Oh, it's all good, man. You always bringing some good knowledge and stuff like that. Listen, thank y'all for tuning in to another That's Funny to Me episode. Make sure you tell somebody to tell somebody. We apologize for all the technical difficulties, but that's what happens. But we hope y'all enjoyed the show. We out of here, man. God bless y'all. Good night. Thank y'all.